In the US, we have a culture of hyperindependence where when you turn 18, you are suddenly faced with this pressure that it is time for you to get out on your own, to figure out what you're going to do with your life, and to no longer need to depend upon your parents or really anyone else. You're made to feel shame if you have to ask for help again after 18, and God forbid if you should need to move back in with your parents. This is a culture where you learn not to ask for help, and you learn that proving your strength means doing things by yourself and for yourself. Sometimes, though, feeling as if you have to do everything for yourself and that you cannot ask for help can have tragic results. My name is Liz. I am a plant-based nutrition specialist, health coach, and epidemiologist. And in this video, I want to talk a little bit about the downsides of living in a culture where you feel like you cannot turn to other people for help, this culture of hyper-independence that we have in the United States, and the sometimes tragic results of that. So when I say tragic results, I am actually talking about something personal that has been occurring in my family. I'm not going to get into any specific details, but there's been something that my family has been dealing with one of our family members that has been struggling with something for a while. And it has been difficult for all of us. And this person has not wanted to ask for help. They haven't really been interested in getting help. Being a witness to all of this, it's definitely made me reflect on how I take care of myself and whether or not I am somebody who actually allows other people to help her. When I was younger, I used to walk around with this feeling that because I'm a woman, that the world automatically saw me as weaker and that I had to prove my strength to the world. In that time of my life, to me, proving my strength meant that I didn't accept help if somebody offered to carry something heavy for me, or I didn't let somebody open the door for me when I had my arms full. It took a while, but eventually I did learn that to be strong doesn't mean that I need to be as physically strong as men. That is not the best way even for me to be able to prove my strength. Being strong as a woman can mean a lot of different things, but to me, one of the things that I think is a great strength among many women is the ability to be emotionally present and connected to other people. This is part of why I think that cultivating presence in your own life is such an important practice. And so many of us, including myself, are guilty of it, that as soon as we have a moment to ourselves or a moment of quiet, we pull out our phones and we are distracting ourselves with our phones, rather than using that as an opportunity to actually check in with ourselves and ask ourselves how we are actually doing. I believe that being strong also means that you have a strong community that can lift you up, and that your strength is not measured by how strong you are, but by the strength of the community that you belong to. But there are so many women that are out here carrying burdens alone. We feel like we have to carry the weight of our problems, of the problems of our loved ones, our friends, and our families. And that often leaves us feeling like there is just no time for us to slow down and to take care of ourselves and to actually listen to our own needs. We instead try our best to ignore them and to hope and will into existence that if we just ignore our own problems and our own burdens, that they will go away. But in reality, that is not how it works. Usually when you push a burden, a pain, a need down, then it just waits until there's a quiet moment in your life, and then it begs for your attention then. And sometimes you see that in the form of physical pain, of relationship problems. It can come in a number of ways, but you can rest assured that if you ignore whatever that thing is, it won't just go away. Often in my clients, as well as myself, we see pushing down our feelings, our own needs. We see the result of that in burnout and in fatigue, in struggling in our relationships or feeling resentment in our relationships, or in emotional eating and weight gain. If you're feeling those things, then that is your body trying to ask you for attention and to ask for you to focus on yourself. As the family member of someone who has been struggling for a long time, please turn to someone that you trust and ask them for help. Turn to your community or to whoever you can lean on, because life is not meant to be lived in silence or in isolation. Let your pain breathe. Listen to what your body needs, and let somebody be there to help you carry that burden. Thanks for watching. Bye, guys.